Trading days, December 20th, 2014. Let me say Merry Christmas and happy first day of winter for people in the Northern Hemisphere. For people at the equator or Southern Hemisphere, lucky you. I've made some changes to this chart. I'm going with the October 15th low as the start of a new primary cycle, also known as a nominal 18-week cycle, and quite possibly the 50-week cycle as well. The reason I held off on this, that makes this a very short 10-week cycle, which I've never seen. And there's a lot of strange stuff going on recently, and I'm going to put it down to market manipulation and whatever's going on behind the scenes. But these cycles will get back to a more normal, hopefully sometime this year. Normal cycles, I mean. So that being the case, we went up to the all-time high. That was the half primary cycle top. That's a cycle of 8 to 10 weeks. And then we came down this week, or really starting in early December, and then up after the Fed announcement. So that's the end of the kind of half primary cycle. It went into what we call the box between the 38.2% and 50% retracement. We just touched it, and we're now above both the 15 and 45-day cycles, which I talked about last week. So this all looks very bullish. The news media, the financial news media, also very bullish. I'm not. I'm looking at this coming week as a potential pullback, maybe a retest of this low, and then again in January, realizing that many people are looking at this as a Santa Claus rally and just a buoyant time of the year. The aspects, which I'll go into now, are not all that positive. The biggest thing in the skies is still the Uranus-Pluto square. It was exact on the 15th of December, but it's only a couple of minutes off. And as I've said a number of times, although Uranus has nothing to do directly with money, Pluto does. It's one of the things it rules is debt and wealth, big money. On Sunday, the one of the planets of those two, Uranus, is going to turn direct. So that puts an emphasis on the planet, and therefore that aspect. And when a planet turns direct, or at least the slow planets, they really, from an Earth's perspective, they stop for a number of days around that, in this case, direct date. So there's a lot more emphasis on this square than I think some astrologers are saying. Also on this weekend, Venus is going to translate that cycle. And what I mean by that is Venus is going to, actually today, December 20th, it's going to square Uranus and then conjunct Pluto, all on Saturday. So that sometimes that kind of muffles the effect in the market, but that happening during the week would be rather negative market outlook. On Sunday, I mentioned Uranus going direct. We also have a new moon, and it's a new moon at 0 degrees Capricorn. 0 degrees, or the first degree of any cardinal sign, can be very important. Cardinal signs being Aries, Cancer, Libra, and Capricorn. And they're really the signs that mark the seasons. Some people call this the world point, or at least if it was 0 degrees Aries. But then these would be squaring that point. So this is about maybe new plans or rules are implemented either by an individual themselves, or if it was a government They're maybe looking to, can I say this, through its policies or agencies, manage the masses, or look at potential changes to what some view as a failing welfare state. Anyway, new plans, new rules, that's what that's really saying. And so it's saying change. On the same day, the sun is going to go into Capricorn, and that's kind of a more somber aspect when when any planet transits Capricorn. One last one I'll mention, and that's on Tuesday, December 23rd. This is a longer term aspect. Saturn is going to be changing signs from Scorpio into Sagittarius. Now, Sagittarius rules things like religion, higher education, nationalism, and patriotism. So with Saturn coming and moving in there, this may be holding some of the extreme religious views to account for some of the actions that they've taken. I'm not signaling out any one particular religion, with religions in general. They've all got problems. This also rules higher education, and I mean Sagittarius. So Saturn coming in here, maybe we're looking at some restrictions, maybe monetary restrictions, or perhaps we're looking at some forced changes to the higher education system. That's all I wanted to say right now. I've got some other videos that I'll include in this week's report. Thank you very much.